one more thing I want to do before I push this in, because now you remember the existing outlet box was flush with the wall. This one sticks out because of these tabs, right? So if I push this in here, see these tabs right here? If I push that, that's going to set on top of this box. That's going to bulge this out another 1/16 or so. And so the thought process is, if I screw this right on the box, and if I put this on, this cover might not fit nice and tight to the sheetrock wall. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, if you leave these little tabs on. And I don't want this cover to stick out of off the wall. So what to do there? These tabs, we're going to break these tabs off. If you look at the tabs, there's a definite little score mark right now. You may think, have you ever wondered what that score mark is for? Well, we're going to take some dikes here, or our cutters. We're just going to put a little bit more of a score in there. And sometimes you can get these off if you press hard enough, but you know, you just score it like that. Then you take this just above the score, grab it and twist it. Comes right off. Okay, we're going to do that because then this area here slips into this little notch. Okay, it's supposed to anyways. This area here is a little bit fatter than a regular plug, so I guess I should check that, because we may not have to pull those tabs off. Okay, if I look at that, that's 3/4, and I measure that, and there's 7/8 of an inch there. So I know this little area here is going to fit right into that little groove, and that's going to push this plug up to the wall that much tighter. Do you see that? Okay, so let's just go ahead and get these off of here. Yeah, I used to be able to cut those off, but you know, I'm not as strong as I used to be. You score it, it just helps a little bit. If you don't score that, sometimes the tip of that starts bending. All right? You take that and bend that back and forth. There you go. Okay. Now, I think we're ready to put it back in the wall. You're getting your money's worth with this video, let me tell you. I hope you're learning some stuff. You should be learning quite a few things that you can utilize on your next project. Okay, now we've got to push this in. So usually what I do is I'll spaghetti this. So these two wires here are going up, and then I'll make this section go down and this section go up. You know, like that. I'll reposition this wire so the white wire is going up and then back down. Kind of like that. You see? Something like that. And then the ground wire, I'm going to have that kind of go down in the box and then back up. Okay? Like that. See? Now I can push that into the wall. That's why I needed those wire nuts back there all the way. Okay, we're just going to hang on to it, kind of wedge it back in there. I don't want to put these screws right in the holes yet. I'm going to put it off to the side just a little, just to make sure that I've got everything pushed back far enough and that this screw's not in my way. You know what I mean? Just want to make sure I got all the wires pushed back as far as possible, because if those wires are hitting something, I don't want to know that when I get ready to put these screws in, do I? Because you may think, oh, I'll just put the screw in and I'll just ram that right on in. I'll take an electric drill, and that's the last thing you want to do, let me tell you. Because if you can't get this in all the way, what's going to happen is you're going to take that screw and you're going to strip it right out of the plastic threads. Okay? And that's the last thing you want to do. And so at this point, before I screw it in, I want to look at this and see if it needs to be tilted. And it looks like it does. So I'm going to take that, kind of bend it a little bit. I'm redirecting the wires inside. Okay? Because once I get this up against the wall, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? Okay. I got those in there. That's why I do this by hand. Man, I'm right up against the wall. I wish I had more room. This is just getting to me now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up a little bit more.